Hey, I'm Brad Nelson.
I'm Brian Braun-Duin.
And you're watching Versus Series on StarCityGames.com. So today we're going to be playing Atarka Red. Well,
Quality choice.
I'm playing PV's list, so he calls it Mono Red. He doesn't like Atarka's red name.
Really?
Yeah, I'm playing Mono Red.
Okay.
With green cards. So.
And a forest in your deck.
Yep.
It's a nice mono red deck.
I agree. And you'll be playing?
Well, before I say what I'm playing, I just want to say, if you're going to play mono red, you can't cast Atarka's Command.
Oh,
that's against the Commander rules.
Yeah, the Commander rules. Yeah.
It's not a legal card to cast.
My force technically can't produce green.
Yeah, it can only produce colorless.
Yep. All right.
I'm playing a 4-color rally deck. And this deck was premiered by Matt Nass at the Pro Tour, and then Pascal Maynard also played it at the Grand Prix where he made top 8. And I don't know how many people played it at the Pro Tour and the Grand Prix, but I had the pleasure of getting paired against both Matt at the Pro Tour and Pascal at the
how,
GP.
Did you win any of it?
I did not win a single game. It is an unwinnable matchup for green-white.
Yeah,
so.
It's real bad.
So I've had the pleasure of losing twice this deck, so let's see if I can turn things around and maybe lose myself with the deck against Atarka Red.
Yeah, I'm just going to be beating him down, trying to become immense and Teamer Battle Rage and have all that fun, but that's all I know really about this matchup because I don't know much about this deck, so let's play and then we'll talk about it afterwards, okay?
That seems like a good idea.
All right, 7's game. All right, let's do it.
8.
6.
7.
7. No, we tied.
Yes. 7 again.
Yes.
God, I'm so bad at this game.
All right. Oh no, that's. I think my hand's a keep, but it's a little bad.
My hand is a mixture of lands and spells.
Mine is too, but it's more lands than spells, and this is the deck.
So is mine.
Yeah, this deck doesn't want that, but better hit the dinner bell.
Ooh.
That's a bad BBD joke.
That's a good first play. All right, so let's see. I got to figure out how I can play this on 2 and this on 3. So I think it's leading with this. Go.
All right.
Canopy Vista Prince.
That was a good draw step.
Lucky.
All right, so I have to figure out how I'm going to get this to fetch for a green-red on turn 3. So I think the best play is just play another mountain.
Seems smart.
Yeah, this deck's pretty easy to figure out the mana.
I'm going to go to 18.
18, and I'm going to produce 2 Cedric Phillips.
That's powerful.
That are muted, because listening to 2 Cedric Phillips would be so bad.
I'm going to draw a basic land swamp. Ooh, guess I wasn't supposed to say that. Alright, so what am I going to do here? I'm going to fetch an island with a polluted delta and cast a Jace.
Jace is good.
And that's it for me.
Draw. That's a good draw step, actually. I'm going to... It's a good draw step, but as a person that is not that experienced with this deck, I don't really know the play, because I'd have to play this before this to be able to do this. Maybe this is just the follow-up play, because this is just so much damage. But if we play this first, I'm going to lose out on a point of damage. Alright, I think this is just the best play. Tech.
I'm going to block a goblin.
Okay, well that makes my decision a lot easier. I'm just going to get a land. Tarka's Command. Put an extra land into play, you can't gain life. That's how they play this deck, right? I'm not really an experienced player with Atarka Red, but I feel like those are the 2 best modes.
Yeah, that does seem right. Okay,
yeah, it
so
does.
Don't get any life. I take 3.
3, yep.
Did you put a land in play yet?
No,
don't
I don't have one.
Oh, man, that sucks.
All right, so you're going to take 5, 6, 7, 8 total on the turn.
Yep, I'm gonna go 9.
Yeah, and for everyone at home that doesn't know, I'm choosing deal 3 +1/+1.
Yep.
All right, and well, I might actually do something else. I'm going to Titan Strength and Scry bottom.
So I'm at 6 then.
And so you're at 6, and then your turn.
Draw.
Don't know if that was the correct play, but it feels like it gives me the best equity. for the next 2 turns.
All right, so here I only have 1 play. Let's play this.
All right. Draw. All right, let's abbot it up.
Okay. That's a good one.
That is a good one. Guess we'll just slash that, attack for 4, put you at 2.
I'm at 2.
Play a land, say go. Can you get out of this one?
It's unlikely, but I won't give up hope yet. Go.
Oh, it's the collected company. Do we have some siftas in there? Do we got some siftas? Oh no, we have that one thing. All right, that was a really good draw step too. Attack.
All right, collected company.
All right.
All right, deck. 1, 2. Off to a good start. Great start. We're doing it. Ooh, Sifter. All right, it is theoretically enough to not die.
Okay.
If you have, no wait, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead.
What are they?
It's these 2, but I forgot I have to sack a guy for that. So
Yeah, you have to sack.
I'm just dead. All right, this hand is a keep. It's not great, but I think I'm gonna keep it. So
again, same with me. Hand's not that great, but I'm gonna keep.
okay, so I gotta figure out what is my path here. I kind of want to just play this thing, but I think I can wait on that. Well, if I do, let's see. If I do that, yeah, whatever. Evolve Wild, let's go.
All right. Ooh. All right. Mountain Swift Spear.
Okay, I'm at 19. I'm gonna get a island. Isn't shuffling great?
I know, isn't Magic great because it's all this shuffling and we do it all the time and we almost like run out of time.
All right, draw. Well, that's a good draw. That is actually a great draw. I'm gonna play an 0-4 wall and say go.
Wait, no, you sack it and then you bounce it back to my hand, and then you rally it back.
I'm gonna decline the exploit trigger.
All right. All right. Attack.
Block.
Titan Strength.
Sure.
Scry. Keep. Bin. Mountain. Go. Upkeep. Pass priority.
You're not gonna wild slash me? Not gonna slash it up? Alright, I'm gonna fetch. I go to 18. I'm gonna get a swamp and play a sifter.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
I'm gonna get an Eldrazi Scion. And I'll say go.
Huh.
Try to sift through this mess.
It is complicated. I will say that. Alright, so I just feel like this is just more to come in this game. Like, I want the redraw later in the game for this, but I just don't think we have time to. So I'm gonna do that. No!
Wow. Wow.
Go.
Alright. Draw. I'll play Flooded Strands. I'll respond to you fetching by fetching.
Okay, because that's how Magic works.
Actually, it is.
No, because I can't even do it.
Okay, yeah. Well, I thought you were fetching at the end of my turn.
Oh, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Untap?
Yep.
It's not going to do it, Jim.
That's not my name. I'm Brian. Surprised you didn't know that.
Cedric's.
Yep.
What am I supposed to do? I think I just have to attack into Collected Company because I have this trigger on the stack.
I don't know what you're talking about. Collected what?
Collected, huh?
Well,
Collected who?
Can we get an Oracle text on Collected Company? I'm not sure what the card does that he's talking
If I
about.
attack, I'm just going to have to exhaust more resources that I don't feel like I'm supposed to, so I'm just gonna say go.
Collected company.
Wow!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like we're going sifting, boys. Give me some more scions.
I almost feel like sacking one at end of turn isn't even a bad idea.
Uh,
Depends on what's in your hand.
yeah, I think I'm okay. Just untapping and drawing.
Okay.
Draw. Mocha's command. That's a good draw. Alright, that is a good draw. Let's see. I am going to
You have so many lives.
play this. I'm going to play an Nantucket Husk.
All right.
I'm going to cast... Well, I'm going to fetch.
All right, down to 17?
16, actually.
16? Ooh, more work than I thought. I'm going to respond to your fetch and go to 17.
Woo!
All right, that wouldn't have been good. There's not many good draws left in my deck. Nope, I have not, so I should just go for a mountain.
Alright, and then I'm going to cast Sidici's Faithful.
All right.
And I'm going to...
You're good, just
Okay.
do your thing.
I'm going to exploit this and bounce one of your Cedrics.
And scry 3?
Yep, and I will scry... Well, scry 1 3 times.
Yeah.
But yeah. Alright, so this is the first one, and I think that's good enough to keep. Maybe not. Like, maybe we're just specifically looking... No, I'm just going to keep that. I think that card's good, so... And no attacks from me, so you're up. If I attack, he can just, like, eat my guys with some spell.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, draw. Elvish Visionary.
All right.
Draw a card. Polluted Delta. Now, let's see. 17. I guess I'll attack with Nantucket Husk.
So you can deal 17 on board.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, and 16.
Yeah, 16 on board. Okay. Block.
Sharp.
Okay.
And
Goodbye, Cedric.
I'll pass the turn.
Go.
Alright, that's a strong line. I'll fetch in a turn. Go to 15. Getting a Sunken Hollow.
I think I have one more turn.
And I will...
Oh, no. Okay.
I'll
I do not have another turn.
I'll Collected Company.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll take the only 2 options.
Those aren't bad options.
They're both good.
Yeah.
They're both good. Zulaport and Jace. Let's see here. How do I want to do this now? I think I want to end of turn. End of turn, I'm gonna sack a Scion.
No. You do it after you draw.
Oh yeah, because I can.
Because
loot.
you have this.
Yeah, I can loot. Yeah.
Unless I like have a wild slash, but.
All right, so draw. All right. Now I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, sack for mana.
So you go to 16, I go to 16, and I will. No,
Scry.
I'm actually sacking to the Husk.
Oh, you're sacking to the. Okay.
Yeah. I'll sack to the Husk. Drain you.
And now you scry.
I scry 3 times. That's the card. That's a card I want. So.
Sack your whole team.
Flip. It's not rally, so no.
Oh. That's the card that you want.
So now I will. Let's see. Loot with Jace. I'll discard Jace.
Yep.
Flip this thing. That's on 5. I will plus on Abbot of Carol Keep.
Okay.
And I will attack you. You're at 16. Let's attack with these. Sure.
Okay.
So you take 6.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
You go to 10.
Yeah.
I will cast Collected Company.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just get these 2.
Okay, that's lethal.
Then I drain you out.
But I don't think that's the correct way to play that turn.
How so?
Well, you could have had... So, like, if you sack for mana, you can double collect a company. Also, once this is in play, before you flip this, I think you just start sacking your whole board. And you either try to find the 3-2 on top or a rally. And then you just have lethal. But, like, this game, if you didn't hit this, I actually can win it.
I mean, possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unlikely that you can win it, but sure.
Well, I can just team, like, if I... Like, I was just trying to combo you.
Yeah, but I can also sack to gain a lot of life and have a giant blocker, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I probably should have not sacked, or sacked for mana, but...
Yeah. I thought you were just going to do something way cooler than that. Like, I knew I was dead, but I was hoping for something really cool. All right, so from my side, I'm going to be taking out Berserkers and Outbursts since a lot of the creatures that Beauty's going to be playing are really annoying for these types of effects, and they're a little slow. And I'm going to be bringing Enchanters and an Impulse. Now, we do have this Boiling Earth in the sideboard, but I feel like it's more of a mirror match type card, or against decks that have more targets. Like, this could be good, but it also could be bad, and I'd much rather have the more resilient spell in the matchup.
That makes sense.
Actually, I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to cut an Impulse for one of the Wild Slashes, because I don't feel like I'm going to be winning by shocking you to the dome. So.
Yeah, an Impulse can kill, like, a Sifter or whatever.
Yeah, it can kill just so many more things.
Oh, what are these guys?
Yeah.
So for me, I'm bringing in these 10 cards, which are pretty obvious reasons to bring them in. Gaining life, defensive bodies, being able to interrupt the combo with Murderous Cuts, extremely important. As for what I'm cutting, I'm not entirely sure on that. I'm cutting 1 Rally and 1 land. I think 25 land is actually too much for the deck. I've played like a little bit with this deck, and I think 24 is the right number, so I actually like to just cut the land, especially if we're siding out one of our more expensive spells anyway, or some of our more expensive spells for cheaper stuff. That way we can play a Jaddy Offshoot and then not be able to hit landfall for it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, but you got there.
Yeah, it's really important. And I'm cutting Grim Harspex, which is easily the worst creature in the deck, and also just really unimpressive as a 3/2 body for 3 that dies to Wild Slash. Yeah. And then cutting Jace, which I'm not sure that this is actually right, but it is slow and sometimes it takes a while to get going, so I think cutting Jace is fine. And I actually think that cutting more than 1 Rally is actually a fine plan. Like, I actually could very easily see cutting all 4 Rallies and bringing in Dispels in their place, because it's sometimes hard to get Rally, and especially with these kinds of creatures, like, rallying into like a Jaddy Offshoot is kind of loose goose. So we're gonna go for this, and we might change it up though. But.
All right, both our hands are awkward, so we both get to scry on 7.
Is that how that works?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I'm pretty sure I keep this.
Okay.
Are you keeping?
Yeah.
He's so fast.
I'm at 19. Oh, that was too fast for me. That is the drawing a Jaddy Offshoot on the first turn of the game.
Oh, no. Really?
Wasn't in the opener. It is now. I'm at 18 and you're up.
That's rough. Tech.
If I block here, he can kill my Jaddy, and I think I'm going to gain a lot of life with it, so I'm going to not block.
All right, I'm going to Titan Strength.
All right.
Scry. I don't think you can put that on the bottom, but I really need draws. All right, take 5. You're at 15.
I'm at 13.
You're at 13. It's 5/6, so you should be at 14. Oh no, because I attacked last turn. 13.
Yep.
I am such a good red player. Go.
You should have extra life beyond what you currently have. That's how Brad plays red. Alright, so I want to fetch a swamp here, but the issue with that is that turns off my Evolving Wilds from also getting a swamp. So that's kind of a tilt. So I think I'm just going to instead. But I do want to fetch though, because that's. If I fetch, I get to gain. Actually, it's the same amount of life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Never mind. But I get to use that fetch while I have the Jotty in play. Whatever. Gain 1.
Yeah, 14.
And play an Elvish Visionary.
All right.
Draw a card. You're up. No blocks again.
No effects.
13. You're offsetting Jotty.
Woo!
Must be nice.
I mean, I wish it was a fetch land, but I'll take it. Just feels so good to add it into lands.
Speaking of lands, we got a lot of those. Good thing we have this Jatty offshoot. I will go ahead and go to 14.
Yeah.
And before he can kill my Jatty, I'm going to fetch.
Stay there.
Yeah, stay at 14.
Doesn't it feel good to have resemblances of Courser?
Yeah.
Like, it isn't a Courser, but it feels kind of like that when you fetch with it.
So I get to play the top card of my library revealed?
And play lands off of it?
Yeah.
That would be a good one drop.
That would
What would be better, Jatty if it had just was Courser or Courser?
probably Jatty.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Of course, sir. All right. And
Just
I'm
on turn 2, you just play it every time. Don't have a land.
going to make the powerful play of go.
Go is extremely powerful in this board position.
It is pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Yep.
Our hand is so good if we had a forest, like a green source. Don't want that trade. And there's just a cut waiting for us, probably. I think we're just gonna have to play it this way. Attack.
All right, I'm going to make him play something, blocks.
All right, so what do I care about getting cut? I guess I should just... This is the best play. Titan Strength on That's So Spare.
I guess I'm going to have to play my Zulaport
Cut.
Throat in response to that.
Yeah, and that'll happen, and this bounces, and you take 2.
Yep.
Then
They
12.
don't, yeah. I go to 12.
Yep. Go.
All right, untap, draw. That is not a delight. There's a reason why I cut lands from this deck. And it's not just, I don't know, results-oriented thinking, I guess is the word. Let's see.
Don't have a 4th land drop?
No, no, I do.
Oh, you.
I do have a 4th land drop. Let's see. He could have a Fiery Impulse to kill our Jatty if he wanted to, but he probably would have done that on his turn. So I'll fetch. I'll play this and
Yep,
fetch.
you go to 13.
Yep, we go to 13. And get another Sunken Hollow. And I'll pass the turn.
I wonder what he has. Man!
What do I have? I don't
Attack.
think I missed the joke about what I have. But just gonna do this.
Yep.
And that's the best company ever. It's the only creature.
Oh my.
And I just put 5 of my best cards on the bottom of my deck.
Oh man. Alright, before blockers, I'm going to impulse one of them.
Alright, he does. Block here.
Alright, Teamer Battle Rage that for 8 damage.
Okay, my 5.
Yeah, 5, and that dies. Alright, go for it.
Come on, son. Think that's gonna keep the man down?
Oh no.
Chatty it up. Chatty it up.
Oh no, the old natural.
We'll go to 7.
The old natural.
Go to 7 life.
All right.
I can't believe you thought you could keep me down. Got Jaddies for days. All right. I shoot to kill. Here we go.
All right. All right, kill it.
That's bad.
Attack for 5. You're at 2.
Yep.
Your turn.
All right. We're gonna need something.
You're gonna need something, and there are definite. There's definite lines where I can lose this game.
Okay. Well, if he has literal nothings, this
All
might
right.
go. Go ahead. All right, dead.
Yeah.
All right, this hand looks a lot better than my other hands, but could end up being bad in some situations. So, Jaddy it up.
What?
I'll block.
I'll ring the bell.
All right, you can ring the bell if you want. That's fine. You think I care about a bell ring? All right, I'm going to go to 21, get a swamp, and cast this.
All right.
And
I'll attack.
let me see what the doctor brings to the table here before I make any decisions. All right, you cut me to a gasser. Not really a gasser. Let's see. I'll not block.
Take 3.
I'm at 18.
Go.
All right. That's a good one. That is a great one. That was exactly, in fact, what we wanted to draw.
That's not good.
So, let's see. We'll go to 19.
Yeah.
Get a Prairie Stream. And I'm going to play All-Star Catacomb Sifter.
That's good.
The Sifts.
All right, I'll go to 18 or 19.
And let's see, actually.
You're gonna attack for 1?
Yeah, I think I actually do attack you for
All right.
1.
18. All right, draw. Interesting. Attack.
I will put Catacomb Sifter on Zergo Bell. Striker.
All right. This is a weird turn. All right, I'll go to 17. Titan Strength.
Sure.
Scry. Don't think I want cards like this anymore. I feel like I'm just going to be like falling further and further behind. Might be good next turn though. I'll keep it. And then I'll Battle Rage it. So you're going to take 3, and then this is going to deal you 7. So you take 10.
Okay, I got a 9.
Yeah. And then your turn.
Draw.
So 9 to 17.
Play and crack Evolving Wilds. I go to 11.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a Plains.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say go. I will block. Let's see. How do I want to block here? And 11. There's 3 cards in his hand. They probably do scary things. Let's put. Let's put Jaddy on Zergo.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
All right. +1/+1 and deal 3.
Good. So I go to 8. And then I'm ready for damage.
Yep, same. Chat 5?
Yep.
All right. Your turn.
I will end of turn, sack this for mana and Coco.
Okay.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I did it end of turn because I didn't want to get destroyed by, like, if I do it mid combat,
Combo.
he can just combo kill me.
Yeah.
Alright, so which of these do I want? I think I want these 2. But maybe it's these 2. It's probably actually, well, depends on what I draw. Yeah, it really depends a lot on what I draw. I'm just going to take these 2. Cutthroat and a Husk.
Alright, I'll guess I should just, I'm kind of priced into doing this. I'll just impulse this. Because I don't want BBD to get a board that overwhelms me, or just have exactly enough resources next turn to kill me.
Alright, so 6 to 16.
Yep.
Alright, tap, draw. Start by playing Elvish Visionary.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card. These are both very bad. I'll play Windswept Heath and just say go.
Alright, untap, fetch.
You're at 15?
Yep.
You have 1 card?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Draw. I don't really think that we have any good attack this turn, so I'll just pass.
Alright. I don't think there's a good reason to fetch, so I won't draw. Alright. Go.
Gobos.
Sharp.
Go.
End of your turn. I'm
No.
gonna Murderous Cut Monastery's Sphere.
Okay.
Was not the collected company that we were all dreaming it was.
Yeah. Well, I was not dreaming it was.
Okay. I was. You have 2 cards?
Yeah.
Play lands. And play a Husk.
Yeah.
And I guess.
Start chipping.
Yeah, let's start getting in.
13.
Go ahead. We need to kill him at some point, so.
Chandra.
That's pretty good.
Go.
Draw. Two cards or one?
2.
Okay. Attack with a husk.
Block.
Okay. I will Murderous Cut Chandra.
That was a good way to win the game.
And Sego.
Am I seeing that? Like, it never works in the verse. Like, when I need to draw the card, it never does it when I go. But it keeps doing it. I don't. Don't really know the difference.
Become a Sergo?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have the other cut?
Yep.
Let's see it.
All right. Murderous Cut.
Oh no!
All right. I ended up boarding Jason over Elvish Visionary because my instinct was to cut the Visionaries and keep the Jaces, but I decided to go against that, and then now, having played these games, I think Jace would have just been much better than Visionary.
And when I saw BBD do that, I boarded my Berserkers back in because now they're good again. I didn't, but I should have.
I'm going to do this while you do your thing.
I'm going to do this as well. This deck likes to ring a lot of bells.
Yeah, you do have a Zergo or a Swiftspear on one a lot. That is...
The deck has 8.
Yeah.
Probably would mulligan. I'm keeping these hands because they have them too. You know, like they're not like the most spectacular hands, but like I'd probably mulligan if I didn't. I don't really know how I'm supposed to win without them.
Jace.
Oh, that's kind of gross. All right, kill it. Tech for 2, and then I'll just get them out and go to 18 in your turn.
Alright, and we can no longer win the game. Actually, never mind, we just drew a Jace. Alright, so I go to 17. I'm going to play these two, not use the ability.
It's going to get rough. My turn?
Yep.
What's that word you like to say whenever you draw a card that's really bad?
I don't know.
I don't know, it's 4 letters. Starts and ends with the same one.
Boob.
Boob?
Yep.
Alright. Go. Attack.
Block Cities Faithful.
Go.
Nice bluff.
Yeah.
That was a sick bluff. Alright, draw. Alright. Starting to get to a place. I'll fetch.
That's the best way I have to win, so keep doing that.
Yep, that's the plan. Canopy Vista. And I am going to pass the turn.
Huh. Go.
My go?
Yeah.
Alright, I will... Company end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I'll take Zulaport Sifter. You're at 17?
Yeah, 17.
Alright, Zulaport Sifter, untap. Draw. Loot with Jace.
Yep.
Draw and discard a Windswept Heath. Flip the Jace. I will minus on Collected Company and cast it.
Yep.
2,
Brick.
4, 5, 6. Hit these two. No, not doing that. I'm actually
Keep the walls up.
I'm actually not gonna bounce any of your things at all. Play Pluto Delta. And I will just pass.
Go.
Draw. Alright. Plus on Abbott.
Mm-hmm.
I will sacrifice this. Go to 15.
Yep.
Sunken Hollow. I'm going to play a Catacomb Sifter and a Jace.
All right.
And I don't think I want to play that, so I'll just say go. Maybe I could start attacking, but I also want to not die to the combo.
Yeah.
I want to just have the maximum number of possible people on D. Go.
So you're at 16?
Yep, I'm at 15 actually.
All right. 15. So 15 to 17.
No, you're at
15
16.
to 16. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have 20 toughness, and I have 0 power.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 3 life. There's a lot of math. All right. 15.
Hopefully I'm not dead.
It's close.
Deck's just so stupid.
I know, it is really stupid. Tech.
Okay, so if he combos, these guys end up being the same power because of prowess. So I want to put effectively the same toughness on each of them.
Well, this will get higher the amount if I play a third spell, it's bigger.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe a little bit more on that. So let's see. I'll put this. So I want to split these scions up so that I can sacrifice the ones that are on the guy that's not killing me to gain some life. So let's see if we do this. Let's see, where does this? It's probably this. Where does this put us? 6, 8, 10 versus 6, 7, 8, 12. 10 versus 12. Alright, so now I gotta think about if he plays... Yeah, if he plays 3 spells, this is a little bit bigger. So what if he does Titan Strength become Battle Rage? That becomes a 5, 11, 22 through my... Okay, so he has to have more than that. What if he has double become? So it's 8 of 14... through my 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. I would go to like 2 maybe or something. Alright, I'll block like this.
Okay. I'm going to start with this. Dill 3 can't gain life. Oh, I have to order. Sorry. This is going to go first, and this is going to go first, and then this, these, this, this.
Okay. Sure. Redirect to Jace.
Yes, redirect to Jace.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I have to play it. Okay. Kill these two.
Okay. I can't drain you.
Nope.
Yep.
Play Zergo.
Sure.
Legend roll Zergo.
Sure.
Oh wait, no, I screwed up. I don't want to kill your Jace.
Oh, okay.
I want to play an extra land drop.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Just so we're clear.
Just so we're clear, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm dead. I had double Zergo all lands.
All right. Draw for turn. It's another Sifter.
Yeah, I just drew lands the whole game. But I did want to make you do all that.
The math, yeah. That's like the reverse slow roll right there.
Yeah. It's just, I even wanted a Tarkus command be like, you can't gain life to make the wheels turn. All right, so that really felt like a good representation of this matchup, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it really did. I won 3-2, but the games were really close. So
I didn't I win 3-2? Yeah, okay. I actually won more games than you.
that doesn't see. I'm remembering. So you won the first game, I won the second game, and then
I won the third game.
No, I think I won the third game.
And I'm pretty sure I won the third game.
You had Become Immense Battle Rage, but I had the third cut, and then you picked up all your cards.
Oh, so that was actually the fourth game?
Oh, that was the fourth game?
Yeah, the third game I
Okay.
just raffle stomped you.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that was the fourth game.
And then the fourth game is when you didn't cheat.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
It's when
Okay.
I had the third cut the entire time.
Okay, can we get it changed up here? Yeah, I forgot that he had the third cut the
had
whole
it?
time.
Yeah, just always have the third cut.
Yeah.
Really
You're
just a-
very flooded with cuts.
Yes. Yes.
And no one's going to remember that pun because it was a flooded strand that was in your hand.
Those in my graveyard.
Or I mean in your graveyard,
I
yes, excuse
fetched
me.
before cutting because I had to
Yeah.
get the second Sunken Hollow.
Did you really think that when we started this outro, this is what they were going to want to listen to? To be fair, they're used to it, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah, so the rally deck is what it is. It is. I actually think it's a little bit below 50% against a Tarka Red, having played some with it, because one, game one's pretty bad, and two, sometimes Jaddy just doesn't quite get there.
I mean, I actually feel that that the big sell to a Tarka Red is that I don't think any deck has a better than 65% win percentage against Tarka Red, or worse than 35.
Yeah.
That's the downside of the deck. It just has this fail rate. It has these unbelievably good draws. That last game, my opening hand was actually the best, I think, the second best I had during our matches. It was
right.
It was a Tarkus Command, Fire Impulse, Bell Striker, and Abbott, 3 lands, but then all I drew was Abbots and lands. Or Bell Strikers and lands.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that does happen in Magic, but sometimes if you have 4 spells, they can power you through instead of just immediately dying. But I do think that the deck is very powerful. It's a little tilting to me. I just hate the combo. I personally just hate the combo. I mean, a lot of people do like it, and it's powerful. You should play it. I'm not saying I hate it as in, I hate Esper Control.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate the combo as in, the other day on Moto, I just had 14 power in front of an Abbott at 17 life, and I died.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. That's kind of the style of Magic that I don't enjoy, where it's just you just get dead. I like grinding the games out. At the same time, though, it's kind of like a sub game in a lot of matchups where it's do you go for it? Do you hold back?
Yeah.
It's kind of like Splinter Twin in that regard sometimes.
Yeah, I'm glad that it exists for Magic's sake. Because these red decks, if they didn't have it, what would they do?
Yeah, they would just die probably.
Yeah, they wouldn't be good enough. Any deck that doesn't have this combo in it isn't winning at Magic right now.
Yeah.
Because the rest of your deck it barely wins.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like the deck. I think that it's a reasonable choice for anyone that likes these kind of strategies. I personally don't, but that's just me.
No, I think a Tarka Red's actually pretty good, and last weekend it didn't really put up a showing. So it's possible that
2 weekends ago.
2 weekends ago.
Yeah,
2 weekends ago.
This is filmed pre
That's true.
GP Indianapolis.
That's true. Yeah, 2 weekends ago it didn't put up a showing, so it's possible that this is coming out after it was great in Indianapolis.
And that might be just it. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the problem. I mean, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen last weekend for you guys at home, but we had 3 major events. We had the Mox Championships, the Premier IQ in
St. Louis.
St. Louis, and then we had the GP in Canada. And it was like dominated by 3 different archetypes. Like Ramp dominated the IQ,
Jeskai Black.
Jeskai Black dominated the GP, and Obzon dominated the Mox. But Mono Red just didn't show up. It just wasn't in any of them. So I do feel like the deck is losing a little ground. People's sideboards are going to lose a little bit of that faith of playing the matchup, and then we'll see it rise up again. But right now, I don't think it's the best choice in the world, dependent on Indy. Like, if it doesn't show up in Indy and no one even plays it, because there we had Alexander Hayne, and Paulo's been playing it a lot, and a lot of people are playing this deck, that if they all stop playing it and the masses also join in with that, then we'll probably see a resurgence of it once all these surges are out of the sideboards and
yeah,
like
Irration Clerics and things like that. The Rally deck is a very polarized deck. It has matchups where it's like 80% and matchups where it's like 20%. Like I have to imagine that a deck with no removal is a really hard time beating Anaphens of the Foremost, just as a quick example, or even just like, you know, Dispels and Disdainful Strokes seem very good against this deck too. So
well, I also feel like, personally, I don't like the Rally deck either, but I also think that it's just the deck that the dudes that like don't feel anymore when they play Magic have to play. Like, they just it's so true though. Like, it's just like I don't want to win with Gideons or Wingmates or Mantis Riders or Digs. I have to win with my cool strategy. You know, like, it doesn't feel like it's a better version of a deck that already exists, right? Like, it is its own thing, but it feels so clunky, and it feels like it has so many weird draws, and it feels like a lot of the wins come from the opponent's fail rates. Because when your opponent's stumbling, the deck just takes over.
Yeah.
And it's good against green-white, but there's not a lot of green-white being played. There's more Anaphenzes in the room than Death Misraptors right now.
That's very true. Like, and I have to imagine it's not good against Abzan.
No, I couldn't see possibly how it beats Abzan.
Yeah.
Like, they just have hand disruption and really fast clocks and rhinos to drain, and yeah, it feels like it would be bad matchup.
I mean, there is like one really important thing about the Rally deck though that nobody has covered. Ob Nixilis is a demon planeswalker who was trapped on Zendikar ages ago.
They don't even know what...
by Nahiri the Lithomancer. Now he conspires to regain his planeswalker spark and escape Zendikar, preferably leaving the plane destroyed in his wake.
So now I have to explain why you just did that. So before we even started making the video, we have to do like mic checks and sound checks and cameras and stuff like that. And during our mic check, I was just saying something about preparing for Indianapolis because we made this before Indianapolis. And his mic check was just reading the front of this card. And now you have to read the back.
Well, Brad told me you didn't. He was like, you didn't read the back. And I was like, I'm saving that for the video. So
then you decided to read. We get paid to make these videos.
Do we?
You don't?
All this time.
Maybe you don't.
All right, we need to cut this because I need to have a chat with some very important people. So can we get a cut? I got I got a meeting to get
That's
to.
That's the first
right
time
now.
I've ever heard BBD want to cut a video at the end.
Let's get a cut.
But anyway, yeah. So for anyone, join us this weekend in Philadelphia, where Patrick Sullivan and Matthias Hunt will be bringing 15 rounds of Standard, followed by a top 8. The SCG Open is coming to Philadelphia. I love it there. I love the Reading Terminal Market. I'm going. Are you going?
No.
Are you going to a GP?
Yep.
Which GP?
Seattle.
Oh, the Legacy one.
Yep.
It's so weird how like BBD has just taken over as this like GP grinder. I'm just like taking my breaks, and then in like 4 months I'll realize that I have no shot at platinum, and you're like getting closer, and I just regret not going to all these GPs, but I don't want to. But anyway, yeah, I will be in Philadelphia playing some Standard along with Todd and Tom, hoping they get the Players Champs. Join us later this week with another video where Todd and I'm just going to break some walls here. Don't miss that video. We already recorded it. It's phenomenal. It's a really good. It's much better than working with BBD.
Which walls?
Just much better.
Which walls did you break?
Huh?
I said, what walls did you break? Because you didn't break this wall, Jetty offshoot.
I broke the fourth wall.
Okay, that's fine.
I was forced to break the fourth wall because of you.
Great.
Yeah.
You broke it twice in this video because
I did.
That's great.
All right.
I should get paid for this. This is great.
You should. Bye.
See ya.